Hello again, my name is Gauruv Virk, and this is my podcast called All Ears. The whole premise of this podcast is me having a conversation with someone I find interesting. This is a monthly podcast, and new episodes come out on the first of every month. So, without further ado, please enjoy episode 4 of the All Ears podcast with my friend of over 5 years, Abrion. If for the rest of your life, you had to only watch one movie, what movie would you pick?
Mean Girls.
Okay, that was quick.
That was quick, huh?
Yeah.
It's just, I used to watch it every night in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Or middle school. Yeah, like whenever it came on Netflix, I think I was in high school. Yeah.
When did Mean Girls come out? I've been told I should watch it.
I think 2007.
Okay.
Yeah. You should. You haven't watched it?
I haven't.
Oh.
I've been told it's really
so
good.
funny. I think
It's
you
funny?
would like that type of comedy. Yeah.
Now, why is that the movie to watch? And this is the thing. If someone invites you over, like a friend's like, oh, you got to come over. We're going to have a movie night.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, well, that's cool. But I signed a deal. I can only watch Mean Girls.
I think a lot of people would be okay with that.
Yeah.
I think like a large number of people would be like, okay.
Yeah.
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 But then like the second time I come over for a movie night, it's kind of like.
Yeah.
And no Mean Girls 2. It's just the one.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I think that's a common theme today.
What?
People are like, that movie was really good 10 years ago. Let's make a second one. And then it's
well,
bad.
that one came out like not that long after, I guess. Like it's not recent, you know.
That's
it's
true.
like the 2010s.
Mm-hmm. Do you think if they made a Mean Girls 2, it would flop?
Oh, like another one, like with the actual people who are in it?
No, but that's the thing. They would keep like one original cast member.
Well, that's what they did with Mean Girls 2.
Wait, there's a Mean Girls 2?
Yeah,
Did you just say that?
Yeah, there is a Mean Girls. That's what I was talking about.
That's good. And wait, so how did that one go?
It was bad.
It was bad.
It wasn't good.
What is with this?
I mean, I guess some people probably like it, but I mean, I haven't seen it in a long time, but I don't remember liking it when it came out.
That's good.
Yeah.
And so you think after like that second movie night, they're like, oh, let's invite Abrion again. They forget about the contract.
Yeah, I don't think they would invite me back.
Yeah, that third time would be rough.
The third time would just be like, I can't. I mean, if it's someone like me, they might.
Interesting.
But otherwise, like if they want to watch Marvel, like I can't. I'm under a contract.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sponsored by Mean Girls.
Yeah. Do you think the Mean Girls would make it into the MCU?
No.
Okay.
They would be too mean, I think.
Too mean, even for Thanos.
Yeah.
He's the biggest meanie.
Yeah. Yes.
And even there. Yeah.
Because I think that they would just be so mean that like, how do you function around that? Like, how do you like it just turns into high school.
It does.
What is this, Spider-Man?
That's true. Yeah.
No,
people always. I saw a thing online the other day when someone was like, "I think I could beat these superheroes." Like on a scale of 1 to 10, this is how likely I think I could beat them.
Okay.
And they did some weird thing like, "Oh yeah, 2 out of 10, Spider-Man," which is like a very low chance they can beat him. But they were still like, if I could miss one of his webs, I could beat his ass.
If they don't have a superpower, it's just
yeah. They're just like, I'm a normal person. I think I can beat Spider-Man if I dodge a web.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. People think like they can handle real superheroes, but I don't think anyone can handle. Yeah.
I think that's like a bold assumption to say that you could.
Yeah. Someone said, oh yeah, they gave Hulk a 4 out of 10. They're like, if I dodge one of his moves, he'd be on the ground easy. I'm like, what? With how?
He could literally punch the ground. Yeah. And you will fall backwards.
Yeah.
So how does that make any sense?
I know.
I don't know.
But then even that being said, I think these people, they're delusional enough to think I could beat a superhero.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can beat a mean high schooler girl.
I just don't think so. Because like they get in your head, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like what are you really going to do to them? Like, are you going to just straight up murder them?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
Like, and so they're going to be alive and they're going to be at the like high school parties talking shit about you.
That's true.
Am I allowed to cuss on here?
We actually have a severe no cursing policy.
Okay. They're going to talk stuff about you.
Bad stuff, huh?
Bad stuff.
Real fucked up thing.
Fucking awful.
Yeah. Terrible things.
Okay.
Oh, I just touch this every once in a while just so it
doesn't fall asleep.
You know the vibes.
I know exactly what's going on here. Yeah.
Now, I don't know anything about Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen it. I have no
That's
idea.
Really sad.
I know. It is one of my tragic flaws. I don't have a lot of flaws. Like, when I go into job interviews, they're like, strength and weakness. I'm like...
Haven't watched Mean Girls.
Yeah. Haven't watched Mean Girls. Yeah. But I'm kind of a perfectionist. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can you explain the plot of Mean Girls? Not in like a spoilery way, but in a way that's like...
I don't want to spoil it for everybody here. Like, I don't know how to say it without... I'm just kidding.
But what's a good, like, elevator pitch for Mean Girls?
Okay.
Like a 2-sentence summary.
All right. So, Tina Fey created a movie that is a comedy about a girl who moves from Africa into some suburban, or maybe they're in LA, I don't know where they're at, but someplace here in the US.
Yeah.
And she tries to like infiltrate this group of mean girls to try to take them down from the inside.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but then spoiler alert. No, I'm just kidding. I won't continue.
I have to watch the movie.
You have to find out. Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
But now you know she did something.
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever, now Mean Girls, objectively good movie?
Yeah.
Have you ever met someone that said not a good movie?
I feel like probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't remember because I stopped talking to them.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, you cut them out of your life.
Just cut them out.
Can't keep that energy around.
How could you, yeah, like if you don't get that kind of comedy, I don't really understand
you,
you know, as a person, so.
Have you ever run into that where it's like you, and that's why I'm scared of like sharing favorite things with people.
Oh, yeah.
Because then I'm like,
it can make or break it.
It can.
Yeah.
Not only does it maybe ruin that song, but then it's like, I feel differently about you.
Yeah. Like even you not having watched Mean Girls, like I kind of want to kick you out of my house right now.
Well, you know what? That'd be a very mean girl thing
Get
to
out.
do. Okay. I didn't really even finish my line before I got evicted.
First question, you have to leave.
That's good. I usually don't get farther than that with most people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the other episodes were like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. It's usually I have a question, they have a question, and it's usually, can I go now? And swiftly, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swiftly.
Yes. But then I guess here's a great follow-up question. That's why I'm the best in the biz. You agree?
Who said that?
Well, it was more, it's like a known thing. It's like,
by who?
It's like an industry kind of talk.
Industry secret?
I think it's very out there in the open.
I haven't heard about it.
I think most people are thinking Gauruv Virk, he is the top of his game at what he does. What does he do? That's a great question. I don't even know. Yeah.
No one knows.
Yeah. I literally told a guy, I was eating lunch with a guy yesterday, and I said, I don't know what I'm doing. And it was just about life. So here's my great question. What is your favorite part of a movie? Like the whole experience.
Oh my God. Okay. I have a couple of parts of movies that like made me want to go into film. Oh, okay. But they're like so like,
what are you, a nerd?
No, they're like literally like kind of embarrassing just because it's just like, I can only think of one right now.
Sure.
But like you would think it's something like, I don't know, some kind of like important film or whatever. But like, so obviously like, you know this, they probably don't know this.
And I don't know many things.
I was a film major in college.
I do know that.
And so I got into that as a child. But I don't know, I'm not like somebody who's like a film nerd in that sense where like or what is the word, like a film
buff? Not
even that, like I guess, but like I'm not like a film snob. That's what I like to call them, because like I don't like that stuff doesn't matter to me. Like it does. Like Mean Girls, my favorite movie. Like I like to watch trashy movies sometimes.
Mean Girls is like the Taco Bell of movies.
Don't say that. Okay. I don't condone that.
Okay. I'm sorry, I might have overstepped.
Although I love Taco Bell.
You do, right? It's very good.
But like, I don't know if I would say it's that.
Favorite sauce at Taco Bell?
Oh, green sauce, but they don't have it anymore.
Green sauce. Yeah. They got rid of it?
They got rid of it.
Interesting.
Yeah. But what was your the film? Yeah, you're a film snob. I really liked when I first watched the first Avengers movie.
And it was the first Avengers movie? The
first Avengers movie.
Like the Avengers or
the Avengers?
Iron Man. Okay.
The Avengers. Okay. Yeah. And they were in Times Square and they're like circling around. Actually, I don't know where they were. They were somewhere else. They're like
New
circling
York.
Around them. Yeah, somewhere in New York. Yeah. And also there was at the end of Captain America, the first one, when he's like going around and you can see like he's like he comes from the past and now he's in present day, you know, New York City, and then he's in Times Square and they're like showing everything.
Spoiler.
I just love
I mean, it's a decade old movie, but spoiler alert. Yeah.
I just love that type of thing though. Like that those are moments in time that I'm like, this is I at the time, like I'd never seen something like that that made me feel excited, like whoa, this is a movie. We're in a movie.
Yeah. A visual experience and like audio, I guess even. Yeah. It evoked a real emotion from me.
It did, yeah.
That's crazy.
From you?
I was speaking more out of like
generally
her shoes. Thank you for the shoes, by the way.
Yeah. Get out of my shoes.
Yeah, they're a little small. Yeah. Even. I was thinking it'd be funny if I was swimming in them. Just oversized slippers.
Oh no. I have oversized slippers over there.
Oh, are those yours?
Yeah, they're my dad's. I stole them. They might fit you.
Yeah.
Or you might be swimming in them. I don't know.
I love a good indoor slipper.
Yeah.
But a problem I've been running into recently, and I never used to have this. I think I've just become so electric. I always shock myself.
I do too.
How do we not do that?
It's like we drag our feet when we walk is what it is. And so I don't know how to not.
Yeah. I've been accused of being a foot dragger, and it kind of...
well, you can't deny it now.
Yeah,
you're shocking yourself. Yeah. Like, it's just proof.
And let me tell you what, it's no shock why that's happening.
No shock.
I know why people don't like me. But that's also... The Avengers is like what... You know, I think it was Scorsese, right?
Probably.
Did you hear about that whole thing with him and Marvel?
Oh, what did he do?
He was just like, Marvel's not real cinema.
Oh, I'm not surprised if he did say that because... a lot of people are like that, but that's what I mean by like I don't care who. It's a fucking movie. Yeah, it's a movie. People are making a movie, and I know people say that like Marvel's like like kind of the fast food of cinema or whatever.
Some say it's even the Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Yeah. But I don't know personally. I just don't really care. Like a movie's a movie, whether it's like something that's highly rated or not. Yeah, I'm watching it. Yeah. So
do you think? Ooh. Investigative journalism here. Do you think critics are good or bad for the culture of art?
Oh my god, that's a good question.
Oh, thank you. Best in the game, they say. Still don't know who they are.
Oh my god, I don't know because like I feel like everything. I feel like in the world that we live in, everything is judged and everything is perceived, and so it's just like everybody's passing judgment everywhere. Yeah. So everyone's kind of judging and like critiquing everyone regardless of if they're on a platform or not. Yeah. So I can't even picture a world where there isn't. Yeah. Like you get graded in school. If you're in marching band or something, you're
if you were a nerd.
You're graded. You're like critiqued with that. Yeah. So I don't know. I can't even picture like that. Not only would affect film, but it would affect every aspect of life. Yeah. And I think that if no one was judged at all, like if no one, especially in that type of way that's so formal and like in your face, I think we would probably be in a better world. To be honest, I would have a lot less trauma. Yeah.
Because everyone has an opinion, but the mistake we've made is thinking we want to hear those opinions. Yeah.
I don't know that we need to hear opinions that much.
But then on one
I
end,
like to give my opinion.
I think it's important I think everyone.
Everyone wants to be heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people should hear my opinion.
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah, and yours.
But not everyone else's.
Not everyone else's.
Yeah, not
we should make a giant ark, big boat, and only everyone on the boat should have their opinions heard.
Yeah. Well, who gets to be on the boat?
Just like 2 of every animal. Yeah.
So we get to hear a bunch of random animals' opinions, but no one else.
Oh, everyone loves animals. Yeah. And don't even.
So they probably have good answers. Good.
They're pretty
judgments.
Insightful. They watch humans. Yeah. They don't offer any input, so they're just taking it in.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, you're right.
No, they probably talk about like to each other.
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah.
I saw some birds the other day. They're like, tweet, tweet, tweet. Yeah, I was like, what did they just call me?
I know.
That's so 90s what they just did.
Yeah.
And this boat, don't even worry about getting it. Okay. I know a guy.
You know a guy. Who?
Noah. Guy. It's called Noah's Ark. See what I did there? Okay. But then I guess that's when movies really started like
Noah's Ark.
Yeah, Noah's Ark. Oh my god, have you seen Evan Almighty with Steve Carell? Such a good movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a really good movie, and critics decimated it. Yeah. And I'm like, who are you to judge?
Right? I mean, I think because it followed Bruce Almighty, and Bruce was just so good.
Was it good? I didn't watch it.
I can't tell if you're serious.
I'm always being very sincere.
Wait. Did you actually not watch Bruce Almighty?
Starring Jim Carrey?
Yes.
I have not seen.
But you watched Evan Almighty?
Why'd you say it like that?
Because it's a sequel. Like, why would you watch a sequel or like a sequel or a spinoff or anything like that before watching the original?
Well, you know what they always say.
It's like you watching Mean Girls 2.
I was going to say, they always say the sequel's better. I'm actually going to start with Mean Girls 2.
I don't think that anyone says
Everyone's saying that. You got to hear them. They're the same people telling me I'm the best in the biz.
Oh,
so you know they're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
No, yeah, I've never seen Bruce Almighty.
That's sad. Have you watched any other Jim Carrey movies?
I think he was in that one movie, right? Where it's like he has to say yes to everything.
Yeah, Yes Man.
Yes Man.
Yeah. Did you watch...
But what was the movie called?
Did you watch The Truman Show? I'm moving on.
No.
It's such a good movie.
So it's a movie? Yeah. Why is it called a show?
Because it's about a TV show.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's kind of Inception.
Movie to know, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So but yeah, my friend told me about it, and it's really good. I've seen it like twice at this point.
Interesting. I'll have to give it a watch.
Yeah. I think you'd like it.
Interesting. Now, it's interesting also, like, people judging stuff. There's also, I guess, a good side, right? Because then it's also quality control. Like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, where do I want to go to brunch tomorrow?
Yeah.
Got to check reviews.
Yeah. I always check reviews. So I guess I take back what I said.
No, I think you're right, though. I think so. We should take that gamble every time we eat. There should be a chance we get food poisoning. I think we've been made weaker as a society.
Probably.
Because we haven't been poisoned enough.
Probably.
If you got food poisoning at a place, would you go back to it?
No. No, probably if it was a chain and I just really liked them, to be honest. I probably would. Maybe not that location. Gotcha. That's usually what happens, is I just won't go back to that location. Like, do you ever see, like...
What?
Do you ever hear, like, oh, don't go to, like, the Applebee's on blah, blah street because there's rats?
No. I've never...
It's not Applebee's slander. I'm just using them as an example.
But also, I don't know if this will shock you. I've never been to Applebee's.
Oh, really?
I heard they prey
on people.
I heard they pray over there, and I'm very...
They pray over their rats.
Very, whatever you call... What is the religious people? Like they're...
Atheists?
Atheists.
Yeah.
I'm very atheistic.
Yeah.
That's not a word. But yeah, I've never been to Applebee's. But people, they have rats? They have mouses?
No, I think that other places do. I think one that I heard of was a Wendy's.
Wendy's?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I don't go there very often.
You know what I don't get? How has Disneyland never been closed down?
It has.
It has?
From chicken pox. That was the thing. Yeah, wasn't that the thing not very long ago?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's gotten closed down for other things like that, like outbreaks, yeah.
Huh.
And didn't it get shut down when there was like the pandemic?
The what?
The pandemic.
What is that?
Heard of it.
Is that a movie? I haven't seen that one either.
With Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Probably.
No, but like you mean for food though, like food poisoning.
McDonald.
McDonald. Okay.
Sorry,
Tell us how you really feel about McDonald's.
I love McDonald's. But Disneyland, you mean?
Yeah, Disneyland.
Well, I was just
the other happiest place on earth.
I'm just saying that there's always like a giant mouse running around. How do they not close that place down?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, they did get shut down, didn't it?
Is Chucky a rat?
Yeah.
Sorry, Charles. I know him.
Charles.
I know him close.
It's absolutely a rat.
He's a rat?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a snitch.
Mm.
He's a rat.
That's why they took him down.
From the inside. Because he's like a animatronic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to Chuck E. Cheese growing up?
I did.
It was kind of gross, but I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Gross, but I love it.
Yeah, it's so good. I loved when they would like throw up the tickets and like Chucky would come out and he'd throw the tickets up.
He would.
And then you'd grab them.
Yeah.
And they were like coins too at some point.
They did have coins. Yeah. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had a little plastic green cup that you got to keep them in.
Oh, yeah.
While you played.
Yeah.
Wow.
I kind of miss that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And yeah, who said I didn't have a good childhood? What were those called?
Cheese. What?
Yeah. Chuck E. Cheese's are still open, right?
I don't think so. I thought they closed. Are they still open? Maybe they are.
I think so.
I don't want to like say the wrong thing.
Right.
Like lie.
What if we predict and say they're all closed and then they do close?
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Then they're going to have to refer back to this podcast.
And they'll find out what else I know.
I know.
I have a lot of inside secrets about Blockbuster. Oh. You're not going to believe what happens to them.
Did you ever watch the Netflix show Blockbuster, by the way?
With, oh my God, what's his name? Randall Park?
Is that his name? I don't know. I'm bad with actors.
Yeah. And then it has Amy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Mm-hmm.
I never watched that show.
I never watched it, but like I'm a big sitcom person, and everybody who's a big sitcom person loves that show.
Really?
Yeah, and so like I need to watch it.
Yeah.
It has Terry Crews. I really like him.
Oh, he's in there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I might give it a watch. I didn't know that.
Funny.
Yeah.
I loved him on White Chicks.
I've never seen that movie.
And Friday.
You wait, what?
And Friday, the movie. Well, he was in... Which one was he in? I think he was in the third one. Yeah.
There were multiple.
There's 3. Friday,
Wow.
Friday, next Friday, Friday after next.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not a film
With Ice
snob.
Cube.
Yeah.
I really don't know that the film snobs are watching Ice Cube's Friday.
I think they're getting their fair share of cinema experiences across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel weird on this podcast because I feel like every single one of your puns
That's
right
okay.
over my head. Yeah.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think most of them don't make sense. That's why some people might be like, man, they're going over my head. But I'm like, no, they just are incoherent.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, I feel like I'm not following you. Maybe you're just too smart. I'm like, no. The dynamic is...
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't make sense.
Good to know.
Yeah. But the movie experience, back to that.
Okay. Back to it.
What about physically? Like you said...
What are you talking about?
Yeah, do you like 4D movies? No, I'm talking about like
16.
This is a very specific angle I'm taking. But you said, when they showed the Avengers and they did that, orbital pan in a 360 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the visual thing you saw, and you're like, wow, like, movies are dope.
Movie.
But what about like
movie?
What?
Movie.
Are you you're like the voiceover
I'm
guy?
the voiceover
Wow.
guy.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
To a theater near me.
To a theater near Gauruv.
No, wait, I have a theater near me. That's great. But then, what about like you're do you prefer to go to theaters? I know the pandemic.
No. So I have movie theater anxiety,
Yes.
which sucks because I like movies. So it's just like, I feel like it's at a crossroad because ever since like, I mean, this is gonna get deep, but like ever since like the mass shootings and stuff like that, like I ever since that one that happened in Denver, Colorado, oh my God, I can't go to a movie without staring at every single person standing up, moving around. I'm looking at the doors. Like for some reason, specifically there at the movies, I'm like somebody.
Totally.
But so I can't enjoy movies in the theater.
I'm the same way.
You really?
Yeah. After that happened,
After that same one?
Exactly. Batman.
Well,
right?
are we the same person? Yeah, it was Batman.
I remember.
I never watched the film because I was just so traumatized.
I haven't seen a single Batman, but my favorite movie is Lego Batman. But, and I would go on record saying that.
Is that the one you'd watch
Absolutely.
in the contract? Okay.
1,000%.
Okay.
And none of my friends would leave me because then they'd be like, "Oh, this is great. Yeah, this is cinema. Let's keep putting this on." They would unknowingly enter the contract themselves because they would love it that much. Not even because they're in it.
Yeah.
But they're like, wow, I just want to watch this forever. Nothing else I watch. It's like when you find a flavor of ice cream you love. Why would you ever get anything else?
Yeah, that's true. But what if you could get the double, like triple tier?
Just get the same stuff. Just more of it.
So fucking boring.
Yeah. But then you're always clever about it, where you're like, I'll take a scoop of cotton candy. We'll call it. Take a scoop of cotton candy, and you do the thing where you're like,
scoop of cotton candy.
Another cotton candy. And then like for the third scoop, because you wanted 3 scoops, I'm like, maybe I'll switch it up. And cotton candy. Yes, from cotton candy. Yes, I'll take a very good guess. I don't know how you thought of that.
Or like you'll like, what about like when you know cookies and cream versus like
Oreo,
or like what's the other one that's like just like cookies and cream?
Cookies. Hold the cream.
Or like even like vanilla, like just get pretty much the same thing.
No, I'm a staunch.
Just the one.
I'm a staunch cotton candy.
Okay.
Staunch Oreo. Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite flavor
of ice cream?
Yeah.
I think out of all of them, I would have to say chocolate chip cookie dough.
Yeah.
Because it's just a very solid one.
Oh, cookies and cream versus chocolate chip cookie dough. Aren't those 2 different things at the ice cream shop?
They're 2 different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're kind of the same.
What did you just say to me? How about you get out of here? I know this
I'll
is
leave
your
my
part.
own house.
Get out of here. Excuse you.
So which one did you say you like?
I
didn't remember because they're the same thing.
Okay. Well, that's fighting words, first of all. I would say chocolate chip cookie dough.
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
And you know what that is, right? Like you can visualize it?
No.
It's just vanilla ice cream.
Break it down for me.
Vanilla ice cream. You follow?
Yeah.
Have you heard of vanilla ice cream?
No.
You gotta try
What is it made out of?
Honestly, such a good idea. To me.
Good idea.
Oh, did I say? Honestly,
it was such a good idea.
It was such a good
vanilla
idea.
ice cream.
Your question was such a good idea you had that formulated into a question.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as Gatorade, where I don't know what it's made out of, but I'll eat it every day. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a lot like McDonald's.
McDonald's. No idea what's in it. Yeah.
No idea.
Eat it every day though.
Yeah.
Supersize me. Hell yeah.
Did you ever watch that documentary?
I did. I was forced
to watch it multiple times in school.
Yeah. Which of course, we were forced because you can only watch Mean Girls. I can only watch
Wait, can you get forced to watch something? Like what do you do if somebody sits you down in a class or something, or just maybe a hostage situation?
Yeah.
And they say you have to watch Super Size Me, but you're in a contract where you have to watch Lego Batman? Lego Batman. And Mean Girls, then what do you do?
Well, just for situations like that, I'm like a spy. I have one of those pills in one of my teeth. I'll just crack it and it'll kill me.
You just always have it.
Yep.
Oh, no.
One of my teeth is fake.
What if you accidentally,
What if I asked to leave?
No.
What did you say?
What if you accidentally, take it?
It's part of the game.
Like you're eating McDonald's.
Great cuisine over there. Shit happens.
It just happens. Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully I'm just not at the McDonald's when it happens. Hopefully it was a takeout situation.
Why? You don't want to traumatize everyone there?
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine you're like, oh, what toy did I get? And you look up and a man's...
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to the McDonald's that had the...
Play place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know exactly. The what? They had the slides. Didn't they at some point have the ball pit, like the thing that you jump in? Did they ever have that?
I think there was a portion dedicated to balls. I don't think I ever indulged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Did you ever?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was also scared of the slide.
Why?
I didn't want to get slide burn.
Oh, I hated when it would the panes of the slide were like the slide. What are they called? And there's like a bump, and then you just ow. Like the bumps.
Yeah, I think it's just a bump, right? I don't think it has a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like when the two pieces of the slide connect. And it's a bump.
It's not on purpose.
No, it's not.
It's like a mismatched panel.
Yeah, or Yeah. I hated that, but also I thought you were going to say you were scared of heights.
I wasn't a fan of heights. Mm-hmm. There was a part in the tunnel where you had to army crawl.
Yeah, I hated it.
And had see-through windows.
Oh, I like that part. I like to see out.
Me, not so much. When I saw those windows, I was like, don't look. It's like when you're on a bridge or you're scaling the side of a building like a spy.
You do that a lot.
Yeah, I do. I'm doing it all the time.
Yeah.
And people are always like, don't look down because we'll get scared.
Imagine scaling the side of the building and being like, don't look down. Why are you on the side of the building?
I'm sure if I was scaling the side of the building, it'd be justified. Do you think you'd ever scale the side of?
No.
Okay.
I'm scared of heights I'm scared of heights when it has anything to do with me. That's the only way I can describe it. If I'm on a plane, I'm fine. If I'm in a roller coaster, I'm fine.
Okay.
If I am on a bus super high, I'm fine. If I'm in a building, I'm fine.
Double decker?
If I am,
yeah.
If I am walking up a flight of stairs, vertigo.
Yeah. And you can't trust stairs. You know why? They're always up to something.
Okay. But sometimes they're down to something.
They could be, they could also go, they go both ways.
They go both ways.
They're very accepting.
Yeah.
Stairs, all about equality. Yeah.
So I don't like stairs. Oh my God. I got on a ladder for the first time a few months ago.
Yeah.
All the way up the ladder. And I was just like, why am I here? And I was carrying something kind of heavy. Yeah. And so I was just like, no.
Did you find out why you were there? Well, you were at the top of the ladder and you're like, why am I here? Did you ever figure it out? It'd be funny if someone climbed a ladder and was like, oh fuck, why am I here? Like, you ever
No, somebody has to.
Someone has to.
Yeah.
Everyone's done something.
Someone with memory issues, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, what'd you just say? But no, it's like...
Rewind it back.
Yeah. I think, like, you know when you walk into a room and you're like, fuck, why did I get here? Someone probably did that with a ladder. They climb a ladder, they're like,
I feel like that's the place where I would forget what I'm doing.
A ladder?
Yeah.
Because of elevation.
Yeah. And I would just be so scared that I'm like, why? What?
Yeah. You're like, I came up here, but it wasn't important.
No, it's not. It's never that important.
Yeah. And then you go
Nothing is that important that you need to be on a ladder. I'm sorry.
That's true.
And there's a lot of things that need to be done on a ladder, but none of them are that important.
Yeah. And then you go back inside for your Christmas dinner and your whole family's like, did you get your brother off the roof? And you're like, oh, fuck.
Reminds me of Christmas with the Cranks. One of my favorite Christmas movies.
Great movie.
So good.
I don't know why, but every holiday season we would go to this family friend's house.
Mm-hmm.
We would watch it like 7 times every Christmas.
Yeah, I watch it every Christmas still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it.
It's so funny.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, I ended up buying it because it would always be like,
wow,
is it on streaming? Is it not? Yeah.
So do you get royalties to it? You mean you bought the franchise?
I bought it.
Wow.
I own it, so you should, stream it.
I will. And it's available on
Amazon. Rent.
Okay.
Rent. Voodoo.
Mm-hmm. That's scary. that's you're messing with some stuff right there.
I'm messing with some stuff.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie, I don't think I ever asked you the question.
What
the movie experience, the physical aspect.
Oh.
Like you're in
Get to the point.
Yeah. The like when you're in a movie, what's your, like, let's say you go to the theater, even though that's scary. Oh, like I was saying,
even though that's scary.
It's terrifying, but like that's why I always try to sit at the very back so I can be like, at least I'll see who did it.
Yeah. Ooh.
But then I'll still die. Yeah. But then I remember I went to a friend's birthday like a week later, and he was like, cool, so we're gonna get dinner. I was like, that sounds great. And then play laser tag. I was like, 2 for 2. I love what we're doing here. And he was like, but before all of it, let's see a movie. I was like,
dang.
I was like, how much do I like Robbie? I started thinking about it. Like, can I cut this friendship off here? But then we went to a movie, and of course we were late.
Oh.
I was like, God damn it. And
was it packed?
It wasn't really packed, but like we were 10 minutes late, and there were enough people that were busy, but we were a party of 6.
Oh,
It's hard to fit anywhere.
Yeah.
That's like you're playing Tetris and a big ass piece comes and you're like, what do I do with this?
I know.
So we sat at the very front, and it was terrifying knowing that everyone is behind me.
Yeah, I hate that.
And so I spent the whole movie sitting like this.
That's what I do too. I couldn't do that either way, to be honest.
And I was trying to act like it was comfortable. I was like, and I remember 2 of my friends were like, hey, why are you sitting like that? I was like, oh, I literally was like, no, this is comfortable for me. But that shit scared me.
I was horrified every time I've sat in the front since then. Yeah. I don't like it.
I try not to.
I like to be able to watch everyone. And I also like to be on an aisle seat. Also because I pee a lot. So
that is
multiple reasons.
Yeah.
And I usually blame it on that for the people that I don't want to explain.
Yeah.
All of this.
Yeah.
Too.
I just, a leaky bladder. Yeah. That's why I love watching movies at home, because when you pee yourself, it only smells bad to you. That's why, right? That's
I think that's how it works.
That's the benefit.
Yeah.
But let's say you do go to the theater. It's back in the old days. And you are sitting there, and what point in that movie experience is your favorite? Like, I'll tell you one that fucked me up. I was watching Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. I think it was 2019. I think that's when it came out. I don't remember.
Okay.
But it was 2019, and we're watching it. It's a very long movie. I think almost 3 hours or something. Or it's over 2 hours. Once it's over 2, then you're like, you lost me. But there's a super cool battle scene at the end. And it was so dope. I remember it beginning and me being like, this is amazing. But it didn't matter, because my bladder was like, let me out. It was like so full. And it was,
you just go like earlier. Okay, see, that's where I can tell you don't go to the movies often. Because even if you haven't seen a film before and you're at the movies, you kind of know when to go to the bathroom. Especially if you're someone like me who has I have to pee all the time.
Yeah.
Small bladder.
Yeah.
Like you would know, okay, this is a dialogue scene. There's nothing that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So let me go pee real quick and then I'll be back before the next. You kind of got to know the arc of the film. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they teach it in school.
But sometimes they kind of just go off book.
Off script.
Just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You remember the Spider-Man movie where Aunt May is praying?
No.
It's the meme, like, have you seen the meme of the old lady praying?
No.
And then all of a sudden, like, through the window, it just crashes through it. It's just
fire. Yes, I've seen that. Yeah.
It's like that. Like, how do you expect that?
Did you guys write that on paper and say, yep, this is good? Yeah.
So that you would have missed that going to the bathroom because you would have thought, oh, it's just Aunt May praying.
But
nothing's going to happen.
That's true. But then, what do you know? You missed the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
But now, counter argument, I'm a hoarder.
Oh.
Meaning every memory.
What does it have to do with anything?
Oh, you'll see. I can make my argument there.
Okay.
Everything that's happening on the screen, I want it. So a little part you might be like, hey, you can throw that out. You don't need it. I need it. I need every little piece of context.
I understand that too.
I'm a memory hoarder. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of it.
Even especially with like Marvel movies, there's definitely scenes where you don't need to know.
Yeah.
It's just Ant-Man saying some stupid shit.
That's true.
So it's like, okay.
But the motherfuckers got the audacity to not watch the post-credit scene.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Like, why'd you go to the Marvel movie?
I know.
If you suck. And then you look at closer and you're like, is that Martin Scorsese?
Do you ever notice that, like, other franchises are starting to do that with, like, a little ending screen? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love doing it.
It's a fun thing. It's like, it's kind of like a mint after dinner. Like one of those chocolate mints.
Love that.
It's just like...
It's an Andy's for the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Andy's. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's a Thai restaurant I would always go to growing up. And at the end, they would always give Andy's mints with the bill, the paid bill. They would never give it with the, when you're first looking.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, pay and then we'll give you the thing.
Yeah.
And now every time I smell Andy's, it takes me back to that Thai restaurant. Oh. And then I'm like, how the fuck did I end up in a Thai restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think of Olive Garden.
Yeah, when you're there, your family.
Yeah.
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 I've only been to Olive Garden once.
Really?
The one right across from Disneyland.
I didn't know there was one right across from Disneyland. I haven't been to Disneyland very many times, so.
Yeah, last time I've been to Disneyland.
I've only been twice that I can remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
You'd go back?
Oh, for sure. I want to go back. Yeah.
That's big. Disney is going to be very happy about that.
Yeah. They're so excited for me to come. They're like preparing all the little princesses for me.
I wasn't supposed to tell you. A parade.
Oh my god.
You're getting
in my honor. Oh my god. That's so great. I hope they have like the actresses who play the Disney princesses in the movies. Yeah. They need to come in a line for me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a little gross having them all come in a line, but I have to warn you, the banner, they did misspell your name.
How did they spell it?
They switched the I and the O. So it's Abrion.
Abrion.
Yeah.
Abrion.
Yeah. Hey, a bro's in the back. Want to go meet him up there? Yeah. But then what part of the movie experience, there's a very sweet spot I find when you like get to maybe the 40-minute mark of a movie and you realize, oh, I got nothing in the tank. I'm good to go. And I can tell this movie's good. Mm-hmm. To me, that's my favorite part of a movie because I'm locked into this experience where I know for the next hour and a half, I'm going to be entertained and I'm comfortable. Mm-hmm. To me, that's the best
me too.
Part of a movie.
But sometimes, like, because I have a small bladder, I'll pee, like, in the middle and then, like, I'll have to pee again towards the end. Yeah. So sometimes I'll, like, premature pee.
Yeah. Have you heard this? For us small bladder gang,
diapers.
The SBG. Well, I wasn't going to go straight diaper. I don't think until I cross the 30-year mark of my life, I will consider diapers.
30?
Yeah. 31, you could probably see me rocking a loaded diaper. Shout out Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, yeah.
And,
loaded diapers.
And I've heard that your body pees in cycles. So if you train your body like, hey, every 4 hours we're going to pee. So you get up and you pee every 4 hours. If you train yourself the days leading up to it, your body will follow the cycle. And then if you pee right before the movie, your body will be like, okay, go have fun. You're good for 4 hours.
There's no way in hell that is true.
Okay.
There is no way. There's no way. There's no part of me that thinks that that's true.
But I heard it on a podcast. And everything's
everything's true on the podcast.
It is. Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
You gotta give it a try though.
Because like if I sit here and I chug 19 water bottles, just because I've been peeing it every 4 hours the past days, does not mean that that's going to work.
Your body would be so smart. They'd be like, okay, hold the gate. It's like when you let people in for
like a theme park.
Black Friday.
Oh, Black
Friday. My house, because I throw so many parties.
So many awesome parties.
Yeah. People are like, well, hold on. Even though there's no one in there.
The paparazzi.
Pops. The pops. The paps. Yeah. But I know we're getting to end of time close to Europe. And there's a thing I always do at the end of this podcast. I usually do these 2 questions, but we'll skip the first one. It's not that. It's not a great question.
Okay.
So we'll do the second question.
Okay.
At my work, we do these things called, have you ever heard this term, opens? Like in a meeting, we have opens.
I don't think so.
What do you think that means?
Opens.
Yeah. Like at the beginning of the meeting?
At the beginning of a meeting, definitely like, yeah, it's definitely an icebreaker type of thing. Oh. Right? So like,
it could
like
be.
Opening, like, opens, if it's in a work setting, I would guess it's like, tell us about your week, or like tell us about how things have been going with the job. Like, is there anything we should know to put on the agenda? That's what I would guess. Mm-hmm.
That's a really good guess. That's a good idea.
Maybe they should start doing that.
They should. I'll
just
make it an open. Yeah. Because
what is a real open?
Open is at the beginning of the meeting, they already have an agenda.
Okay.
But they have like 5 to 10 minutes reserved at the end for opens.
At the end.
And so at the beginning of the movie...
We're in a movie?
Yeah, I just watch movies
at work. Where are these cameras coming from?
I'm like, what the fuck? Is this a prank show? Yeah.
Is this punked?
I was like, I haven't been working.
Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love him. He was great in The Office. Shout out Kevin.
Ashton Kutcher, Kevin from The Office.
Yeah. It in some universe that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your question? No, you were just saying what open.
Yeah, open is like at the beginning of the meeting. The person leading the meeting is like, we're gonna go through the agenda, but anyone have opens? And so it's like just a topic of discussion to throw at the end if we have time. So like, oh, hey, I also wanted to bring up this one thing. So could we add that as open if we have time? They're like, yeah, we'll put that.
Why do they call it open?
I guess it's like it's open.
Close.
Because you close a meeting.
Out. Yes.
So smart. We'll put that as an open and we'll discuss it at the end. Yeah, we'll close with that.
Is it like, because the way it sounds is like opening a ticket, like opening something for discussion, or opening like opening an issue that will be resolved at a later point.
I think it's also that idea of like an open forum. So like letting everyone in, and like if anyone wants to bring anything in, you got it.
Okay.
And it kind of is just a way to be like, hey, everyone's included. Don't feel like we just went through the agenda. Mm-hmm. You didn't have a voice. So now I guess my question here is, we did this whole podcast.
Yeah.
At the end, do you have any opens? Is there any last thing you want to say? Because I'm all ears.
Everyone donate to my GoFundMe.
And what are you raising for?
For me.
Oh, just for like...
For me to live life.
That's good. Huh. Do you have a target goal?
Yeah, $1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah.
How far are we in?
Well, 0.
Oh, well...
I'm really banking on your viewers to come through.
I see.
Yeah.
They're not the most liquid individuals?
No, we're going to have to change that.
Okay. They're going to have to start making money.
That doesn't work for me.
That's good. So you're really running a business. You have an LLC?
Yeah.
What's the name?
GiveMeMoney.org.
Hey, straight to the point.
I don't know why .org is involved.
Our
LLC is our website.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have organization.
I lied. It's .net.
.net. What is .net?
It's for losers.
So was that your open and nothing else?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even. I have what are opens that other people have said in the past?
Unfortunately, the last 2 people that I've been given this opportunity to, they always ask me a question. They they take a question I ask them and they're like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "That doesn't
count."
No, it's okay. We do it.
But then I'm like, I turned every single question onto you this
which
time.
Is good.
So I think you've answered all of them.
Yeah, we had a conversation. People call that. Yeah.
Do you have an open?
I don't.
I know you sat and asked me questions the entire time, but
I don't have an open.
Okay.
I did, but we got to every question. I think I had.
Okay. No, you said that there was one that you didn't do.
Was there one?
You said like there's two, but we're not gonna do the first one. So we're
gonna do that. Oh yeah, that. No, that was just yeah. No, I mean all the discussion questions.
Oh, the real questions.
Do you want that other question?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's great. This is a time for open, so we can actually bring it to the forum here. The other question is, if you were to get famous for something, not that you think you would get famous for, but
something I want to be famous for?
Or not even something you want to get famous for, but something you most likely would get famous for.
Oh, without intention.
What would that be? Yeah.
Falling off a ladder.
And then you go viral. Wow, look at that. Oh, she's climbing up there to save her brother. Oh, she took a spill.
That's it.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And then what I always say is you'd be famous for that. Probably Ellen would invite you on her show if she still had it or any sense of ethics. And she'd be like, hey, Abrion, like, you're famous. And and you know, all famous people.
That would be like in a cast and like
you'd
neck
be full
brace. Body. Yeah. Oh, like
SpongeBob. Yeah.
Yep.
My skin's made of tissues.
So please sell my chocolates for me, please.
Oh, yeah.
Chocolates.
What are they selling?
What are they selling? They're selling chocolates. They're selling what? Chocolates. They're selling chocolates.
Oh my God, are you the voice actor?
Just like that.
That was really good.
It's like the one thing I love doing.
Yeah.
Because for some reason I sound slightly like them.
What even was that lady? The old woman?
I don't know.
What was she? A plankton?
No, I don't know. She looked like a worm.
Oh.
But she was, I don't know. I always thought that she was something like a fish, but then just like shriveled up.
Yeah.
And was just like a spinal cord in a head.
Yeah. So like basically a number 4 from Long John Silver's.
I don't.
You've never heard of the Long John Silver's?
No.
It's a seafood place.
I'm allergic to seafood, so.
So that's probably
But I've
why
also never seen one around.
They're rare.
Are they on the West Coast?
They are. But you would think going in there that there's a rule you have to be 60 years or older to eat there. But no, there's no rule. It just happens to be that way.
Have you ever been there?
Love it. We used to go when I was younger.
Really?
Love a good hush puppy with tartar sauce.
Oh my God, really? Ew, what does tartar sauce taste like?
It's interesting that hush puppy was an okay word, though. You're like, ew, what tartar sauce is like a very...
Well, I know what a hush puppy is.
You do?
Yes.
Have you ever tried them? I don't know if it has seafood in it.
No.
Is it part seafood?
Wait, maybe I'm thinking of a different thing.
It's just like a ball.
Yeah, it's like a dough ball.
A dough ball.
Yeah.
But they don't put... Is there nothing... I don't even know what it's made of.
You can have them as like a breakfast thing.
Oh, you can?
And not like a salty thing, but like a sweet.
I'm more of a beans and toast guy. My British roots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. You're so different.
Yeah. I'm all about bangers and mash.
Oh, I had that at Harry Potter.
Oh.
Yeah.
The old Hogwarts, huh?
Yeah. Well, actually, I just had the mash. Yeah.
No bangers.
No, it was good.
That's good. But when you're famous for falling off that ladder, there's a thing that all famous people endure, we'll call it. They always go through this experience of everyone being like, well, you're famous, give us life advice. So what's your life advice for people?
So now I'm famous for falling off the ladder. Now I have to give advice.
Yep.
Ban the ladders.
That's your life advice for people.
Children, I'm a cautionary tale. Don't go on the ladders.
That's so strong of you to use your trauma.
My platform to speak out against the ladders.
That's so strong of you.
No one should be on ladders ever. No one should be using them.
That's such good life advice. It seems like it would only maybe help a very specific audience.
But we have to sacrifice everything for everyone.
You got to look out for the little guys.
Yeah.
Except little guys would be okay to fall off a ladder because they have a small surface area, so they would hit the ground and it wouldn't hurt. That's why birds can fall and it's okay.
Oh, really? Yep. Is that why it hurts me so much when I fall?
Yeah, but that's also why you're famous.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I should tell people. No, I'm banning them because I don't want anyone else to do it and get more famous than me. Like, that's my secret agenda.
Competition. You got to eliminate the competition.
Yeah, I don't need like the next person, the copycats.
Yeah. You want a monopoly on injuring yourself off a ladder. So smart. Business savvy.
That's my brand. Like, that's what I put on everything. It's a girl who fell off ladder, and there's no other.
Yeah. In your Instagram bio, it would be like, people have that thing where it's like content creator or like You know, they have the thing. You would be girl that fell off. They would make one for you.
Instead of it saying like personal brand,
Mm-hmm.
they have to make one that says
Yeah.
girl that fell off the ladder.
Yeah, yeah. Some people think, you know, fall from grace. You fell into grace.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll put my location as well as like on ladder, off ladder.
Off ladder. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would kind of like compete with Vans in a way because
Off the wall.
They
Yeah.
might come for you.
They might, yeah, it might actually be like a copyright issue. I might need to figure that out.
But luckily with your GoFundMe, like
Well, I'm a lawyer, so.
you're also a lawyer and you need money, huh?
Yeah.
Things were bad.
I mean, I'm really good at what I do, but not everybody would agree.
Okay.
Judges
you would think
in
as a lawyer you
particular.
would need people to agree though.
You would think, but
Yeah.
I'm so self-sufficient and confident in myself that
Yes.
it doesn't harm me.
That's
And I
so-
have your lovely viewers to donate. So
No, I hope I didn't give this they suck. I don't know. Yeah, no,
they're gonna have to change that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They need a blow maybe.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. Suck and blow, that's the same thing if you think about it.
Did you ever hear of the game Suck and Blow? It's like
No.
a weird party game. That is
Well,
in
I'm pretty sure my
movies.
church got shut down for that game.
oh. Oh.
No,
Oh.
what's the game Suck and Blow?
It's in like teen movies, and they like get a card, you know, like a deck of cards. So you just get a card,
Sure.
and you have to like pass the card from your mouth to somebody else's mouth.
I know
But
what
you
you're talking
suck
about.
onto it, and then you
Yeah.
blow when it gets to them, and they suck,
Yeah.
and then it's like
Yeah.
a whole fucking teen thing.
Yeah, that's a weird ass.
It just sounds gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, just weird teens doing weird teen things
Yeah.
in weird teen movies.
Yeah. I say we eliminate all teens.
But then so what would happen if we eliminated all teens? Would people just go from adolescent or not adolescents, like tween / child to adult just immediately? There'd be no puberty.
No, I'm basically saying I think we're done with
We're
humans.
done.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
I
I think we're done.
yeah.
We've done enough at this point.
Plus, you gotta think about it. All these kids are so reckless and so daredevils.
These damn kids.
One of those
these darn
idiots might
kids.
just climb up on a ladder and fall off, and you're knocked off the pedestal.
Damn. Yeah, I can't have that.
Can't have that.
I
So I say we
Yeah.
kill them all.
Okay, so the GoFundMe is now going to be used for this.
Okay.
So everybody donate.
Sounds good.
We have a goal.
All right.
I'm upping it to $1 billion.
That's a little bit of an increase. It's got to be what, like a 5%
that
increase
much.
from before?
It's not that much. Like one.
Crunch the numbers, carry the one. Yeah.
Like 1%. I think we could do it. I think we could do it by tomorrow night. So everybody open your purse.
I'm actually busy tomorrow.
Well, you don't have to be there.
Oh, okay.
It's
then
just my money.
that's good.
It doesn't have anything to do with you. It's
Oh.
just your viewers
Oh,
will be funding it,
interesting.
but you don't get anything.
Oh, it's like passive income.
Yeah.
But it's
For
not
me.
Oh, so it's not my income.
It's not your income.
Okay.
That's why it's so passive.
Huh. Seems a little too passive, I would think.
No,
I would think I would have a little bit of a
no, I think
say in
it's
it.
perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're good to
Let's take
to
out
wrap
the
up
teens.
there.
Yeah.
The podcast.
Okay.
All right. So thanks for watching.